Welcome back to everyone's favorite series, Rating Your Guys' LEGO Collections. This is part 50. We have a good one today, so let's go take a look at it. I unfortunately just did this one, but the audio got messed up, and for some reason, there was no audio. I don't know where it went, but it just muted. So let's do it again. We have a great LEGO collection here. There's tons of stuff all over the place. Let's get into it. We have the Razor Crest. First of all, how the hell do you have the Razor Crest just chilling like that? I think that's insane that you have so many of these things on the wall, especially a set that big, because that's one of the biggest sets ever. And we got another Star Wars set there, and then another ship right there. Tons of botanicals. Love it. And I love the flowers and stuff. I'm not the biggest fan of building them, but you know, they look absolutely incredible. And then we have tons of cars on the wall. I love it. And then I thought that was a LEGO set, but it's not. It's just horses. And then we have a TIE fighter over there, and then an X-Wing. I love the way that your ships are displayed on the wall, especially the cars. The cars are a little crammed in there, but the ships look great. All right, here's another view. We can see everything. Well, not everything, but everything from this angle. Stuff that we're missing. Tons of cars on the wall. I can't see all of them, but they look absolutely incredible. And then tons of cars above. Like, they're just all over the place. Then we got some F1 stuff over there, and then some more Star Wars ships that you couldn't see before. And then we got one of those LEGO big minifigures right there as well. And then from this angle, we have a ton of Star Wars helmets up there. We got some Millennium Falcons, another Star Wars ship. I think that's another X-Wing over there. And then we have Luke's Land Speeder, if I'm not mistaken, all the way on the right. And then some F1 cars as well. And then getting over here, we have the non-Star Wars stuff. We have that T-Rex that came out last year. That's an incredible build. I think it looks awesome. I heard it's a little repetitive, but the finished product is amazing. And then it looks like we have another T-Rex buildable figure. I know that's not LEGO, but it looks cool. And then we got Bumblebee in the back, and we got the buildable Bowser, and then Optimus Prime. They're awesome. And then we got some more botanicals down there. And then it looks like we got some Creator, like 3-in-1 sets. And then we got Wall-E, and then I see Eve in the back. And then we got that Toy Story GWP up there. Tons of other brickheads, I think, right there. And then we have the Mario GWP that came out last summer, and then some Star Wars stuff that's crammed in there. And then we got an Ewok right there. I think that's what that is. And then some other stuff that's crammed down there. So I think you have a great collection. I love the way that you put everything on the walls. It's super unique, but everything just kind of seems crammed. Definitely a lot of room for improvement. We're going to give you a 7.8.